Man, is NF really about to retire? That's what everybody seems to be saying because of this song. So let's check it out. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Crypt here. Welcome back to another video, or if this is your first time seeing me, hello, my name is Crypt. I am a rapper myself. And let me tell you guys, fear has been stuck in my head all night. I literally dreamt about it. Is this what you wanted? That has just been stuck in my head. But now we're on to the next one. We're going to be reacting to and breaking down the Washed Up music video. This literally dropped right after. Can't believe that happened. Such a cinematic experience. And I'm going to do my best to catch all the metaphors and break down the lyrics. If you didn't know, I did a first time reaction live stream. It's actually still up on my channel right now, thankfully. UMG's going to take it down any day, I know it. But if it is taken down, or if any of these videos get taken down, they're all over on my Patreon. Now, obviously, the video is going to be copyright claimed. Your boy doesn't make any money off of it. So if you want to support me, you can do it for free just by doing this. Have you ever thought about the time of the Spartans and wanted to watch them go battle it out? Or how about if Cleopatra scrapped with Albert Einstein? Who you think would win that bout? Well, the time of wondering is gone, my friend. I got this game you gotta try out. It's Heroes of History. This game doesn't hit you. See, it's fun as can be. So don't you miss out. Time travel back to Sacagawea. Smack some heads with Joan of Arc and Judea. Build up your civilization through eras of history. Researching it just to speed up. Stack up some heroes with rarities. Varying testers are waiting to fight in the storm. Increase your abilities. Level up heroes. Then watch as a squad of awesomeness is born. Yo, shout out to Heroes of History for sponsoring this video, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm addicted to the game, all right? They've only sponsored a handful of videos, but I play this every single day. I go to take a dump, I'll look at Heroes of History. I'm a history buff, so this just tickles certain parts of my brain that like to be tickled. I mean, I'm out here busting heads with Achilles, like, come on. But one of the things that I really enjoy about the game is there's just so much to do all the time. And they got a ton of different game modes. They have the treasure hunt mode. They've got arenas where you can play other people across the world and go crap talk people. It's kind of fun. The typical campaign mode, they've got Tesla Storms where you go fight Nikola Tesla and a big robot, and right now you can play it for free and come join me in my alliance. So scan that QR code on the screen or just click the link down there in the description. Come find my alliance and pop in there. And right now, if you use the promo code STARTNOW, you'll get a player boost to help unlock your first 5-star hero, which is really dope because I've been playing this for a few months and I think I've only got 3 5-star heroes, maybe 4 out of the hundreds of heroes that I've gotten. It's just fun. All right, it's all around fun. Don't take my word for it. Just download it, give it a shot. It's free. Helps me out a ton. Download that game. QR code, link in the description. Love you. All right, if you guys are ready, I am. Let's dive into this. NF's Washed Up. Really love those gospel choir samples. Really setting the mood right. We're looking down at the burned up mansion.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I lost the hunger. Where's that kid I used to be when I was on the come up? Where's that drive I used to have before I had the numbers? Where's that take me as I am, I ain't gonna be no puppet? Where's that tell it like it is, don't let the label hush you? Where's that yeah, I know I'm rich, but we gon' keep the budget? Where's that I don't really care about the radio? If they don't like the song, then don't play it, I ain't changing nothing. Yeah.
First of all, I like the rhyme scheme setup that he did right there. Rap Nerd's gonna talk real quick. So he had just been doing this pretty simple A rhyme scheme where he's rhyming the last word of each bar. But then that last one, he did an A, B, B, and then A. So when you thought he was gonna rhyme with the word budget and then the rhyme word came along, he kind of extended the bar into the next bar and then brought back the budget rhyme scheme. It was just cool rap-wise. Hold on, we got a potty break back there. I bought my wife some cats. We'll talk about it later. But as far as this music video goes, it's a continuation of the last one, which is super awesome. I love continuating music videos. We have Fear coming out of the mansion after Hope has just died, and you hear him rapping about his old self, and he wishes that he still had the same mentality as his old self. Because his old self, he had that hunger and that drive and that determination to make it. He wasn't used to any sort of success or any kind of money. He was just running off of pure determination and drive. And he's saying that he misses that, and he feels like that is what made him great. And so he's grabbed this shovel, and he's going out to dig up his old self, the one that had all of that, to see if he can figure out something.
Where's that person at? You see him, tell him I've been hurting bad. You see him, tell him that I missed the way we used to rap. And I ain't making music anymore if he don't care enough to have my back.
Oh, okay, so that's what people are saying he's
dropping
done.
Trash. Wouldn't say that I've been doing that, but I'd be lying through my teeth if I said I don't think my moment passed. Yeah, I think my moment passed. Am I on the brink of something great? Or have I lost it?
Great symbolism right here. All right, so obviously that is Hope down there in the bottom of the grave that he's buried, and the map to Hope is blank because Fear can't see Hope. Very chef's kiss on that. Only Hope can read the map of Hope, and you killed Hope, so now you can't even read the map of success that was there. You idiot! That's what he's saying to himself. That is the whole symbolism here. But yeah, touching on that where he said, I'm not making music anymore until that person comes back into my life. And that person is obviously dead, so unless he's Jesus or Lazarus, he can't come back to life. And here's my perspective from a fan. Obviously, this man's moment has not passed. He's still making incredible music. He has a cultish, diehard fan base. I mean, I live streamed the album reaction the other night, and it was 10 times the viewers that I've ever had on YouTube. And I've been doing this for 8 years. To me, that just goes to show how much his fan base is there rocking for him. And I've been reacting to NF for 6 years. So no, the moment has not passed. Obviously, he had the massive song, but that was just one little bitty moment.
Am I on the verge of making waves? Or am I washed up? The small rooms, the intimacy, no feeling like it. Those old shoes, nostalgic, I put my feet inside them. The Lord knew I needed this to survive the violence. The raw truth, I'm nothing without the Father's guidance. Who are you? The question that built this whole empire. Your old news, a statement that makes me think retire. The game's new, so eventually we all have to climb it. One wrong move and career is dying. Yeah, can I revive it? Did that check the label gave me make me uninspired? Am I ignorant to think that I still got the fire? Am I hanging on to something I should say goodbye to? Yeah, has my time expired? Did my prime already pass or am I about to find it? Did my peak already happen or am I still climbing? Is that passion that I had gone or am I?
Yo, props to him for being buried alive. I've done that before. I rapped while being buried alive in my song called Buried Alive from my album called Buried Alive. And that stuff is disgusting. It's hard to lay there in the grave and let somebody pour dirt on you, all right? Props to him for that. But we have this whole battle right here, and there's a lot of discussion on who this person is right here. And here's my theories. It could be two different things. My initial theory, and one that I'm more leaning on, is obviously Death. He has the shape of the Grim Reaper. He's faceless. His hands are blacked out and decrepit. And he's ultra super strong, just tossing him around like he's a little rag doll. And he's knocked him out and put him in his grave, seemingly killing him because he's Death. And Death has the keys to this mansion somehow, because Death strikes when you least expect it and you can't stop it. And we know that the keys are to his mansion, which is his mind, his body, his soul. And Death has them now, and NF is doing everything he can to try to take them back from him, but he is just overpowered. The other theory is that this could be Darkness, because Darkness is the one that infected the entire mansion, and Darkness in real life is a much stronger thing than Fear. They were working together in the beginning, but now Darkness is like, all right, this is my turn now, you're done. I don't need you. Either way you look at it, there's just a lot of really great symbolism here, but I don't believe that he's dead. I mean, he just got hit in the face with a shovel. That might kill somebody, but I think he's just knocked out and he's been buried alive. He will definitely come back. And I love the Christian references where he said, the Lord knew that I needed this violence to show me that I'm nothing without him. I'm nothing without his guidance. And talking a little bit more about these lyrics, why I relate to them so much as an artist myself, because he's questioning, has he reached his peak? Is he the best that he's ever been and he's on a constant decline? Is he making waves or is he washed up? Because all waves, no matter how big, eventually wash up on the shore. So he's wondering, is he making the big wave or is he making his final wave as he washes up on shore and he's done? Also telling himself that he's old news, and that's a statement that makes him to think, retire, you're done, and wondering, is he hanging on to something that he should say goodbye to? Which is something that I've been going through hardcore for the last 6 months. I finally broke through that a couple months ago, but man, did this hit hard for me. And like he said, it's the game's noose that eventually we all have to climb in, which is another metaphor for death. We all have to eventually face death. So a lot of great symbolism in this music video as well, as per usual. Let me back it up here a little bit.
Did my peak already happen or am I still climbing? Is that passion that I had gone or am I on the brink of something great? Or have I lost it? Am I on the verge of making waves? Or am I washed up?
Yeah, man. There's Death holding the keys right there. All right, right, so a couple things right here as well. So we're standing here and Death has lit this house on fire. He did rap about in Fear how he was talking to God like, are you the one that started this fire? But he was the one holding the gas can. So this could be the darkness side of him holding the gas can burning down his mansion. But it kind of further supports the Death claim because Death is holding the keys in this mansion and killing off the mansion completely. He wants it done. But this could also be a spiritual death and he's going to build another house and be reborn. That's why we hear a little bit more gospel type lyrics on this song and in Fear. And maybe he's saying is like, all right, I've got to just completely wipe this slate clean and build from the ground up and get a new mansion. But there we go. Absolutely amazing music video. Yet again, I like them so much more after watching them again. This whole album's going to grow on me. I already know it's going to. And again, that sample was from a Christian song. I talked about it in my prediction video. And that whole song is talking about don't be afraid. And specifically mentioning Peter. Because Peter is the one that walked on water for a little bit until he got afraid and looked away from Jesus and fell into the water. Peter also denied Christ 3 times before he was crucified because of his fear of the repercussions that could happen from his association with Jesus. And so that whole song is saying, Peter, don't be afraid. And I think this is saying, NF, don't be afraid to let go of that whole life. Let's start a new one. Yes, this old life is the one that you were used to and that you were comfortable with, and you miss that feeling of that hunger and that drive and everything, but the past is the past for a reason. But I think he's just on the rise, all right? Definitely not past his peak. But that's it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to everybody that you see on the screen. These are my Patreon members. They got this video early. No ads, no sponsors, no intros, just straight into it. And again, every dollar helps out a ton. Build my wife's parents a house right now, and we fighting UMG like crazy over here. So you guys are awesome over there. Thank you so much if you support me there. There's also access to the full album live stream that I did, and I do all sorts of stuff over there. It's a fun time. Plus, you get member shoutouts at the end of every video like this. But all right, that's it. See you tomorrow in a reaction to probably Who I Was with MGK. Love you guys. God is good.
I know the way I'm living ain't been right for my soul. So please, Lord, won't you help me? The flames are closing, it never feels like I'm melting. I got some problems I gotta talk to before I let loose. This music is therapy, so bear with me. This chair is my booth.